4-0, baby. Keep
Yes,
the good
sir.
times rolling, baby.
4-0. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
4-0, baby.
Y'all
Welcome.
see it, Shot-Town, baby.
Welcome.
Bulls win. Bulls win.
On my
Bulls
bull.
win.
The On My Bull podcast, we talking about the Eastern Conference leading 4-0 Chicago Bulls, going 4-0 for the first time since 96? Since the Jordan years. God.
Man.
I graduated out of high school in 94.
Ooh.
That just shows you how big that is, man. That's
Hey.
25 years, man, since the last time the Bulls went 4-0. And it's funny how people try to get upset because we're excited about what's going on. If you're a new basketball fan, you don't understand. But if you're a basketball fan and you've seen us go from Michael Jordan to the twin toddlers to, we had our little stint with Jay Williams before he did the motorcycle accident. We've been through a lot as Bull fans. People have no idea, man. We had to deal with, let's talk about it. Cartwright was our coach. Let's talk about it. Like, we've been through a lot.
Yeah.
So to be where we are now, oh, man, the shot.
Hey.
Like this, man, the excitement that's in the city right now, man. I love it, man. It's nice to see the Bulls back in contention. Not only contention, but, we're playing great defense every single game.
10
what are y'all thoughts on that?
10 steals a game. And real quick, before we get into our thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, we so excited about this team, we ain't even tell you who we are. I'm John Jay, one and only.
I'm your boy D Snow from the Go. Y'all already know.
It's your boy Kills, not that Kills, but Kills from the shot.
Yes, sir. The other Kills.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But back to what you were saying, that defense is super impressive. 10 steals a game, average. Right now, this looking good, and Lonzo looking like an all NBA defense, first team defensive candidate.
I saw something this morning. I'm gonna let Mike jump on that too, but I saw something this morning that I never thought about because I've always been a Lonzo fan. Actually, everybody in this room, we've always been Lonzo fans. We've always believed in him. We knew he was gonna be something. When people talked about him and the brothers, we've always rolled with him. I probably would have bought me a pair of BBBs if they won 500 because I was supporting the kids. That's all,
man.
But at the end of the day, I really think what I saw this morning, I think because Melo is balling, it's pushing him. It's pushing him. He can't have Lil Bro showing him up. Lil Bro on SportsCenter every night. Lil Bro getting all the love. Everybody talking about who you want, LaMelo or Durant or John Morant or LaMelo. Nobody's talking about him no more. This kid was picked number 2 in the draft a few years ago. They're not even, and I think that is pushing him to continue to be a good ball player, man, because he's balling for us, man. That jump shot is. I don't know anybody else in my basketball history that I've ever seen change their jump shot within a year. And that thing is butter now.
Yeah, it's wet.
That thing is butter.
It's wet. Not only that, but I could be wrong because I'm looking at it from my Bulls fan eyes, but it looks like Chicago is one place where the fans and everybody has received him more than I've seen.
I think one of the best things ever happened to Lonzo Ball was leaving LA. I was upset when they traded him because I thought it was stupid to trade their future, but it was the best thing ever happened to him because he's from that area. He went through all of the stuff with dad, all of the mouth. He needed to go somewhere where he could just be a baller. And that's what Chicago is for him. Plus, he is the third option. Think about that for a second. Lonzo Ball is the third option, and he got the green light. I saw him come down a couple of times on fast break last night. Little fake pass 3. He put that thing up, and it's butter. It reminds me when they talk about with Steph Curry. Steph Curry, when he hits the rim, he says it's a miss. That's how Lonzo is, man, that thing, it looks so pretty when it's in the air.
I'm going to tell you this, and like we said, when you look at that trade and everything, we understand why they did the trade. They gave up basically the whole team for Davis. But when you look at that trade, Lonzo was the best piece of that trade that actually fit. The rest of them guys, who are they? We don't even know who they are.
I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. Now, I'm a big Brandon Ingram brand.
Let me clear.
You talking about the still fit with the Lakers?
Let me clarify that. I'm sorry about that. What I mean by that when I'm making that statement is this. He left. As soon as he left, what's the first thing you hear? Zion say, man, y'all can trade me. I've already heard comments where Zion was talking about, let me go. Y'all let that man go, I'm gone. Because that's the team. He was the glue to that team. He was the person who kept that team.
I feel
he's a true point guard, man. He's a true point guard. He is a true. They try to compare him to guys. Some people say Jason Kidd. Some people say other stuff. Him and his brother. Like, And I mean, bro, like he is a true point guard. If you notice it, sometimes he's over point guard because he's trying to get guys in the game, or he's trying to make sure people getting the ball. You know, I see that a lot with him.
Yeah,
and sometimes he just needs to just relax and just shoot or just take his time. But he's so busy trying to get it to guys, you know. And I think that's just him being a point guard to the fullest, you know.
You know, he reminded me of Penny. He one of them type of point guards. You put your hand up, like Shaq said, man. When he met Penny, he put his hand up. Penny had that ball going right to that hand. He was right on point. And then he had Zion. That man, all he had to do was throw the ball in the air. Zion was going for it. But we see the effect, like you said, when you got a true point guard, a pass first point guard. Let's say that because a lot of our point guards now, that's what the issue with the Lakers having. They got to shoot first point guard. So it's like he got to think like, am I gonna get my shot off first or am I gonna pass it? We got a true pass first point guard.
And that's why one day we got to talk about that. And I'm gonna let John jump in that because I truly think the Lakers' problem is LeBron needs the ball out of his hands. Period. If LeBron goes and plays power forward and lets Russ be Russ, they're a different team. That's why they won the other night. Mm-hmm. People didn't pay attention that LeBron did not bring the ball up that much in the second half. He left it alone. You have 290 pounds. Go down low, bro.
I totally
LeBron is shooting more threes than free throws this year. That's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
No, for real, I agree with you wholeheartedly. When you brought in Westbrook, you immediately should have said, LeBron, we taking this ball out your hands.
Yeah.
Point blank. You going in that post. You on some catch and shoots. You still gonna get the ball. It's gonna be plenty of times where you're gonna carry the ball, but you're no longer the primary.
You're not RPG.
You're not primary ball handler. Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? It's about making the team better. And that's what I like about what we're doing. There are no egos out there. Like, truthfully, I don't see where Kobe White fits on our team when he comes back.
See,
I'm just being honest.
I do. I think I still
really.
I do because we get stagnant sometimes still on defense on the second team on offense. And
hey, Brown looked good last night.
He did.
Brown looked good.
I like Troy Brown.
That was the first time I seen him really ball like that this season. A couple of times, I mean, he showed me something. I'm like, okay, I need to see more from this kid. But we still haven't seen my other guy, Jones. What's up with that?
I don't know if it's because he started off slow in camp because he had an injury. So maybe they working him back in. Maybe he didn't get as many reps in the training camp like the rest of the guys. I'm not sure, but that's a good point. I also wanted to see my boy Marco, but they sending him over to the G League to get started. So
okay. Another thing I wanted to bring up, man. Last night, both of our superstars tried to boom on somebody. Man, Zach tried to dunk on Boucher. Is that possible? Boucher like 7'11". I mean, Zach tried to boom that man. Oh my God, if he'd got that down. Oh man. And DeRozan off the spin move. Oh my God. I said, man, I can't remember the last time I watched the Bulls and ooh like I do when I'm watching the game, man. I'm loud. I'm all in it. You know, it's like, man, they are so exciting to watch. And then and I know I talk a lot, and I'm gonna let y'all jump into it, but to see them win the way they won. When it looked like those games are the games we lost before, in the years before.
Oh, yeah.
Where all of a sudden we've been up, all of a sudden the last few minutes, and here they come. And the way we fought through that and still got that win meant so much to me, man. Because I'm like, man, this is the new Bulls. They're so calm. You never see them get, rattled out there like, oh, man, it's over. We're going back to the old way. They don't even look like those guys. They look like it's all good,
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And just that DeRozan, that Debo, that pretty fadeaway, it is Kobe-esque. I can't even lie.
Told y'all, man. I told you, and I think DeRozan has been in the gym with Zach because
they definitely have.
And then once again, did y'all see that Zach swag I was talking about? How when he get the ball, how he just. You could tell he knows this is his team and we're going to win. Like, it just looked different now.
Yeah, it's an aggressive, just that shoulder when it turns.
Oh, my God.
I'm ready. As soon as I get it, I already know the move I'm going to make.
Hard dribble, I'm going. Hard dribble, three. I'm shooting three. Hard dribble, it's like I don't know. I see it in him, man. I see that beast starting to come out, that dog that I've been wanting to see from him for years,
Yeah, he got Debo in his ear telling him, hey, you got this, and I got your back.
Right, that's that big brother mentality. He got that big brother. I got you, little bro. Go do your thing. If you don't do nothing, I got you. I'm right there. Yeah, he got that.
Hey, and that matters, and that's the thing. Like, because I ain't gonna lie, when that highlight of Laurie dunking on Jokic came across my screen yesterday.
Hey, but you know what? He gave us something every now and then. but it ain't
I actually
consistent.
like Laurie. I thought Laurie had a chance to maybe be a Dirk, but we all know it's hard to be like somebody was. But he too quiet and he's not aggressive enough. But that dunk,
I was actually unhappy when I heard that he turned down 4 years 60 from the Bulls.
I could believe that though, because of the fact that his position wasn't solidified. I mean, we all know his exact team. You got these young guys coming up, and he's not a some people fit like Jared Allen, all those guys they got out there. He seems like he fits in that type of locker room. You know what I mean?
It was over when he had to come off the bench. It was over when he had to come off the bench. But I don't think he fits over in Cleveland. But it is what it is.
I mean, who fits in Cleveland right now? Let's be honest. I mean, they got a team full of misfits. Seriously, you know.
Yeah, no, that's legit. Okay, so it's been a lot of good with our squad, but let's look at some of the not so rosy aspects. Some of the downsides, some of the things that we hope and we expect for them to improve on. One thing I could say for myself, and Zach kind of mentioned it, well, not in these words, but Vooch doesn't need to handle the ball at the end of the game. It's like he said, 3 guys need the ball in their hands: Zach, Zoe, or Debo. That's it. I like Caruso, but he had a lot of turnovers.
That's what I was gonna say. It's just the turnovers, and that comes with them learning each other. Some of the turnovers with bad passes and different things like that. The more they get to learn each other and learn positioning, because right now they're trying to. That's what preseason training and all that stuff come in. So you learn your positions. Once they kind of figure out this is his spot, I think it's going to cut off some of those turnovers. And then my second point is this: who gonna have the ball. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of trusting each other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep saying that. You know who got the ball. You know who should have the ball. Since we're saying that now, we know who the 3 people are. That means you got to trust each other to move that ball around. And sometimes they do get stagnant. Sometimes you might see some ISO and not when it's needed. You up 20, you up. You ain't no ISO, man. Pass the ball. Let's have fun with this. You don't need to, but sometimes they do too much at the wrong moment. You know what I'm saying? If you understand what I'm saying?
And that last little Zoe and Vooch exchange, I would have rather seen that flip. I want to see Vooch making that pass because he's a decent passer, but he can also see over. He can see over the defender at his height. He the biggest guy in the game. He can see over everybody, and Zoe can bring that ball up. I want to see that. I want to see them trying to get the ball into Zoe's hands, not Zoe trying to get the ball into somebody else's hands. I want him bringing the ball up in that situation.
The thing go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead. No, Mike. No, go ahead. Because I'll jump in the last.
No, the only thing I'm gonna say about this thing too is my only concern about this year's Bulls team is that they don't get one dimensional where it's like we got our 3 scores, whatever, and we cool, we gonna back up, pass. You know what I'm saying? Because we've seen teams do that. Like we got LeBron score. Then when you don't know how to act when you get the ball, you know what I'm saying?
But maybe that's what Kobe can do for us. What like John Jay was saying, like we don't really have another thing. What happened to AO? Like the first game, he showcased him. I mean, man, my kid out there shooting 10 shots. Next game, a little bit. He didn't play at all yesterday. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like we need to see more AO. I mean, you were starting to put him out there. You giving him a chance. Don't feed him, and then all of a sudden sit him for a whole game. I've always been against DNPs. If a guy's part of rotation, he should, even if it's 5 minutes in that game, he should play. He should get his feet wet.
Confidence, even if it's right before the half.
Man, DNPs break guys. I don't care if you've been in the league 10 years or 1 month. It breaks guys' confidence. It breaks their rhythm. I shouldn't go a whole game watching. Like, I'm a hooper. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be something y'all can use me for. Yeah, but my other thing, I mean, like, every time Vooch shoots a 3, I cringe. I'm sorry. I don't know. I know he can hit it, but you my forward, my power forward, my center. I got enough 3-point shooters. I need you down low when they're grabbing those when they're shooting 3. I shouldn't see you shooting 3s. And it's different if you wide open off a pass. Yeah, man, they'll come down on a fast break and they're swinging around the Vooch catch it fake one time. He'll put it up, and I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah, like don't just sit out there. If you happen to catch a fade while you out there or something, like periodically, but sprinkle.
You know how I am about that. I understand it's the DN3 and everybody with the big guys that want to shoot the jump shots, but when I know you can give me 20 and 20, give me 20 and 20. Yeah, I don't want 17 and 8 from you, Vooch. I need 15 and 15, 15 and 19. The games you've been giving us, 8 boards is not enough for my big man. Yeah. I should not see you out there at the top shooting 3s. I need you down low banking more, and I don't need to see you complaining.
Don't start giving me that.
He be yapping. Oh man, and he be yapping a lot at the refs and all that. Like, come on, Vooch. We know they hacking you. It's part of the game. Keep it going, man. The big men get hacked in this game. It's part of the game. the best thing to do is show it. They have do some of that. Show, and that's another thing. I need more of that European play from you, Vooch. Give me some of that flailing and all that stuff that they do. Give me the stuff that these guys do. You don't give me any of that. I love that European style of play because it drives the American players crazy. They hate it because they be getting those extra fouls or because they getting under their skin. And Vooch got that in him. But I think now that he's running with them dogs, he's just another. He
trying to do a little something. He trying to do what they do. But it's like, oh, your role is. We need that. Fun. We need to be able to dump it into you. And you're a good passer where we could dump it into you and you can find cutters.
That baseline jump shot he shoots is so money. Oh my God. Almost every time he shoots is his money. We are a great mid-range shooting team and we need to take advantage of that. And I see what we do. Man, if you notice DeRozan, every time he drives, he's not looking for the three-point shooter. He's looking for Vooch right down the little corner on the slot. Or they have feed it out to Lonzo. You know what I mean? But man, I need Vooch to stick to who he is, man. That dude could be a 20 and 10 guy, no doubt, if he sticks to who he is and not fall into this in love with the new NBA style. Like, man, just bang for us. Give me that 15 to 15, that 15 to 19. I want that every game. 17 to 18 is cool, but I need 19 boards out of you, Vooch. Once I saw that, I'm like, oh, if you give me 15, 19 boards a game, I don't want to see that less than 10.
Yeah, you're the biggest guy in most of these games. You can do this. You showed it, like you said, you showed us plenty of times. So, yeah.
Especially with the teams we've been playing with. They don't really have no big man that's going to really bang. They guys are trying to go out there and shoot the 3 too. So, it's like, but we have the shooters, though. That's the key. We have the shooters that if it go off, like Shaq said, sometimes Kobe passing the ball, he understood that. Look, I'm going to get this rebound. I'm going to throw it back up. I'm going to get my points, the garbage points, as they say. He can do it easy, especially when you're the biggest guy and you got shooters that going to shoot. It's not like you ain't got nobody you got the guys that's scared. You got shooters that gonna shoot,
We finna go into some post teams, some guys some teams that's got some nice paint presence. The Knicks with Randall and Robinson.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That's a pain down there.
I watched the Celtics play last night, man, and man, Jabari. I was just shocked to see him come off the bench and do what he's doing. But my man, we talked about this the last part. Jalen Brown's gonna be a beast this year.
Oh yeah,
I told y'all that, man. Yeah. I told y'all that's my dark horse for like a little MVP type, man. That kid, I just see it in that he just got a different bounce to his game. If you watch him when he gets the ball, he's just smooth with it. I mean, he'll do a quick spin move to a little wraparound under. Like it's crazy. It's like watching the ballerina sometimes with that kid. And I love the difference between him and Tatum, because Tatum is a like tough. Either I'm shooting or I'm driving. So it's like they're two different guys. But man, like I want to see what the Bulls are going to do defensively against them, because we haven't gotten foul trouble yet in one game. I haven't seen none of our major guys have to sit down and know what we're going to do. We haven't faced no turmoil. Yeah. We've been just balling. So I want to see what's going to happen when we start playing the Bostons and when we start playing against the Atlantas. Like, we ain't seen none of those teams that's going to give us a little something, because it's going to be tough sticking Trae Young. I want to see what Lonzo going to do with him, because Lonzo do play some great defense. But we're talking about real ballers playing against ballers now. Yeah, like you said, we've been playing against some softer teams so far.
Honestly, the matchup, and I think we got a better team, but the matchup that I'm more concerned about is Pat Will against Julius Randle. Pat, you're going to have to come bring it.
See,
Randle he a dog.
I put it like this. We got enough bodies because we can send out Alizé. Alizé is Crash Bandicoot. We can
He is, but I see Alizé getting some fouls in that.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. We got bodies, so that's what they're going to do. That's what I do like about where we're going as a coaching staff. Like, they game plan. I can tell they know what they want to do before we get there. And that's why we haven't fallen into no bad problems. And that's why, if you notice, his rotation is like maybe 8 to 9 guys lately. Like, he's not playing nowhere next year. It's like only maybe 3 guys. Caruso. Let's see who's getting off the bench. It's like, I know Caruso get off the bench every game.
It's Caruso,
and then and Brown's been getting off the bench every game. And Alizé.
And Green.
They get off and Green. They get off every game.
Because it's 5 Javonte Greens. It's 5 of them.
Right, you gotta make this so many of them, bro. And all the Jalen's, I gotta make sure it's Jalen I'm talking about. But yeah, man, like I mean, just like last night, and I'll run it out there real quick. I mean, Lonzo shot 5-11. DeRozan shot 7-19. Zach shot 7-16. Vooch shot 8-15. So what we have, maybe one guy shot over 50% last night. like we're talking about the last game, like we're winning games and we're not even out there like going crazy.
Yeah.
But we're still winning games because of the shot selection and a great defense, man.
Yeah, those
shot selection and great defense.
Those turnovers getting easy, fast break points.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, we had, I know we got them out of, 15 turnovers last night? It was something crazy.
Shoot, turnovers. Yeah, turnovers, they had 19.
19. And that's, hey, if we could turn 19 turnovers a night out of the team, boy, it's trouble for them. Seriously. Like,
but but we had 12 though, so we got to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
I know, like we talked about.
But seven of those was in the fourth quarter.
And we had Caruso. Caruso
we had five as a team going into the fourth. Caruso ended up with like 6 altogether for the night.
So, and that'll come together. We got to remember new players, mission. Yeah. That's why I think this is great that we're playing this well with this many new players that matter.
And catch some adversity early so you know how to deal with it later.
Yeah, because I'm not going to lie. I know we talked about maybe it's a chance to be Philly early, but, hey, they balling over there. I'm still trying to think who we going to put on the big guy. Because Embiid right now, he looking like MVP and Embiid from last year. You got rocking shots, he doing it all.
You got to remember with Philly, I mean, it's an unfortunate event with being, but they used to playing without him. Between being and Embiid, they had a lot of injuries. They know how to come together without him. They've done it.
Yes. I mean, and the thing I'm looking at this, nobody's still talking about Milwaukee, man. I think that's a mistake. They quietly form one out here. You know what I'm saying? Quietly. I mean, I cannot wait. Like you said, those are going to be some better days for us once we start seeing the real competition of the league. Because at the end of the day, I mean, I don't like to talk about it a lot, but, man, the champion might come out the East again this shit, man.
I'm expecting.
The East has changed, man.
I expect it.
I mean, if you remember, the East had really fell off for some years, man, and the East is back. The East is back. I mean, we got a top team in every division. I mean, we got a team that's actually has a chance to do well in every division. And I mean, and I do expect the Knicks to be better this year as well. I expect the Knicks to be a better team. They brought back the same team plus added a little bit, all the way down to the bottom feeders. You know what I mean? It's going to be a really good season. I like Orlando. I'm right down here. We right down. But Orlando has a nice young core. I'm loving.
When is Fultz coming back?
Right now, because I think it was ACL or MCL, something like that.
ACL, I think, yeah.
Yeah, so with ACL that he might maybe Christmas or after. With ACL, they try to take their time, man. I mean, that's why to this day, if you remember, KD stayed out for a full season after that Achilles. I think they crazy to bring back what's the name right now in Golden State, especially because they got a decent team. I would wait it out. Thompson, because I mean, what he tore his MCL, then his Achilles, like. I mean, besides Derrick Rose, I don't know nobody else that did all of those.
Yeah. Well, they talking about Christmas right now. I think they said last time he returned after Christmas.
I ain't gonna lie, right now, man. If he comes back the way he is, they the best team in the West. I don't care what nobody say, man. They look good.
They scary. Them young guys developed while they was in process of their play in last year, and they reaping the benefits right now. And and my fault, I don't mean to interrupt, but real quick. When you was talking about Milwaukee, did y'all catch Giannis started at center for the first time?
Wow. See, AD got to make a decision.
That's scary.
See, hey, if he's playing center for them, man, and he's hitting that little jump shot from the free throw line, because to put it like this, at this point now, people are scared to go down low against him because he's gonna block it almost every time, or he's gonna alter the shot. The dude, I mean, I think he can literally touch the top of the backboard. Let's be honest. I mean, seriously,
I'm gonna say this.
Some of them I think is charges when he driving, but superstar.
Yeah. With Giannis getting that jump shot, and he's shooting a three. I done seen a couple shots. It's almost an easy run for him to become MVP because everybody said that's all he needed was that shot. All he needed was that jump shot. Now he hitting that jump shot. He's too big. You can't stop him. If you play him at small forward, he's too big. You play him at power forward, he's too fast. Now you playing him at center. I mean, it seems like anytime you play him, he got the advantage. So and now he got the jump shot where everybody said he get the jump shot, he's unstoppable. It's like put them in first place, and then let's see who else come up if he keep playing like that. That's how I look at it.
He quietly might be the next king of the league.
Yeah,
I mean, ain't no quietly, man. Come on, ain't no quietly, man. The man got 2 MVPs and he got a chip on his
I only say quietly because he's not getting the respect.
Nah, but he don't want it. He said
That's
it.
'cause
He
he's
said
in
that the
Milwaukee.
last one.
Let's
He
be
don't
honest.
want it.
Because if he wasn't in Milwaukee, his name would be plastered everywhere we go.
I totally agree.
Mhm.
Totally
That's
agree.
what it's all about. It's all about the market,
Totally agree.
and that's why I feel like at the end of the day, this is a chance for the Bulls to sneak up. Man, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. From what I'm seeing, if we can continue to play great defense and ball, man, I'm seeing top 4. Seriously, I'm seeing us in the top 4. The only team that's gonna be tough to beat is the Milwaukee Bucks in our division. Besides that, I think we can beat everybody else in the East, including the Nets. I think the Nets are in trouble. I think the Nets are in more trouble than Philly. And this is me I am a big time Kevin Durant fan.
No,
and I'm watching the games. I'm watching how my man is not happy because of the new calls. Hard. He's not happy.
That's kicking his butt.
Yeah.
He is not happy
That's kicking
with
his
the new
butt.
calling. And instead of just, turning the game around and playing better and figuring it out, he started crying and complaining. That man averaging like 15 points a game right now. I thought he was still hurt or something. Until I watched the game myself, and I'm like, he don't even look the same. Like, quick. But that's what I'm saying. Because of Kyrie, that's one thing failed. Now all of a sudden, Harden ain't happy. Now KD's sitting there like, what did I do this for? We all know KD is a prima donna. We don't want him to fall into it.
Yeah.
He pull out the burner account, it's over.
Can't
I don't know
trust
what's
these
wrong with Harden and Kyrie. Why they don't want to be with KD? But I really think because of all the drama, man, like we talked about in the last pod, this is the first time that the Bulls have no drama in no area. No area at all. We ain't got nothing to do but go out there and play ball and mesh. That's it. Well, everybody else trying to figure out all this other crap. All we got to do is play ball and mesh. And this is really going to mean a lot for us this year.
I mean, I'm just glad we don't even hear that name no more. Gar and Pax. We don't even hear that name. Those people
all right, don't forget to throw Valentine in there too. Guard,
Pax's still there. He's still around as like an advisor or something. I seen him.
But
he's still behind the scenes. He probably
that
jealous.
That kind of upsets me because I saw this morning Ken Griffey Jr. just took stake in part of the Mariners. How is Michael Jordan still? And I know he got his own team or whatever now, but how? The man that made us who we are, how is he not some type of something that got to do with the Bulls, but John Paxson is?
On the side note, the Bulls as an organization don't treat their players right because Scotty tried to do the same thing.
Well, Scotty
and
did.
They played Scotty.
Scotty was doing it though. Scotty did it.
Yeah, he tried, but they played
Ambassador or something like that.
Yeah, actually, they won.
Yes and no. I kind of, at least from my perspective, it could be some stuff that I don't know, but I think they stopped. Scotty was out as the ambassador after he started publicly bad mouthing the Bulls.
Of course, yeah.
Once the book stuff start coming out.
Yeah, they can't let that. You can't be the ambassador and talking about the team like that. We can't let that.
Hopefully that book sold 1 million copies and he was on the something because man, hey, Scotty lost a lot of love with me and a lot of other people.
Yeah, Scotty just been spilling it. Like, stop crying.
I could have did this without Mike and. I mean, how am I second fiddle? Like, man, you average 16 points a game, bro. We was all pumping you up to be more than you were, and now that you running your mouth, okay, now we gotta go.
Let me say this: the only time I will give you this, they did play my man when Mike retired. On that bogus call, we could have went to the finals and we could have really seen what happened. If you know what I'm talking about. Outside of that,
hey, I'm gonna tell you this,
man,
because I'm a little older than y'all, and I saw it live. I'll never forget that time when Coach told Scotty that Tony Kukoc was gonna shoot the shot, and he said, "I'm sitting down."
Oh yeah,
bro, on every level of sports, I'm so against that forever. Man, okay, so shut down for me. Okay, I'm gonna just be the decoy. No, I'm gonna say that. What? Ross lost so much respect for Scotty that day, and when Tony banged it,
right? What you gonna say?
Now that he hit it, now you really look bad. But like, I just hate superstars like that, man. Yeah, it was your team. But as a good leader, sometimes you got to show. Now, how many times did Mike get a ball up for a game winner? Constantly.
What they say, Steve Kerr was off them games. Paxson was off them games. But shoot, he gave it to him for the game-winning shot. Put us ahead.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Tony Kukoc in the Hall of Fame for a reason.
Yeah.
And it's not just because of the Bulls. The guy was a great player way before he got here. And I love the way he still gave Scotty and Mike all that love, even though they treated him on his way in the dope. And that's what I'm talking about, man. Respect no matter what. And that's the thing. Like, what y'all don't know, Scotty always was a little hothead, getting drunk, going to jail. Scotty stayed in trouble when he was a Bull. But it wasn't no social media. It wasn't no internet. So people have no idea what these dudes was doing in the 90s, you know? But that's the thing. Like, Scottie needs to learn how to respect the love that he, man, I don't care what nobody says. Scottie would not have been Scottie if he didn't come to the Bulls. I've read that and seen that in so many different, if he'd went to any team, he'd have been Scottie Pippen. I'm like, man, do y'all know basketball? Like, Scottie was an okay player, but being around Michael Jordan made that man, once Scottie left the Bulls, Scottie still was the ball. He never won a championship again, but in Portland, he was killing them. In Houston, he was killing them. Scottie got all of that swag from Mike. Scottie is a little country dude from Alabama. He would have never had all that swag even with Chicago.
Arkansas.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Hey, what was his contract though? Thank God they moved that 7 years, 17 million or something.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, that hurt my feelings. I ain't gonna they did it.
7 years, 17 million.
And that's when he went to the All-Star game with MVP. He went off, man. That's when he had the little air, the shoes, everything.
The messed up thing about it is the contracts changed like right after he signed it.
Man, like, and to this day, like my son, man, still playing ball, just for fun because he's a baseball guy. And I told him, I said, we might need to put the ball back up. Because, I mean, I'm seeing guys, I just saw somebody sign up for $40 million the other day. Like, dude, they just giving away money in these new contracts. And I heard it's getting ready to go up again. They say it's getting ready to go up again. So that means that guys that are not even barely getting in the game that we're talking about that's being pinned, they going home without a shower with $10 million in the account.
How about this? How about at the end of the year, Harden eligible for $60 a year?
They're gonna give it to him.
Like $275.
But he don't want to sign it. He trying to see what's going on with the team. And if Kyrie, listen to
me right now. He's gonna sign that contract. The only reason it's not signed is because it don't hit 270 into the end of the season.
They waiting.
He gotta get that percentage kid.
Because KD gonna sign again too. What?
He did.
No, KD already did. He already upped up. He signed 4 years, I think.
He signed.
No, but they're gonna probably redo it.
He just did it this offseason.
Oh, he did. Okay, so he
just
making
signed,
40.
Yeah,
40
a year, 200 for 4.
But I think at this point, once you get to that kind of money, 40, 50, 60, like, it's just ridiculous at this point, man.
Another ACL. Hey, what they say? Another ACL injury. Okay,
man, I'm just think by the time Melo gets to this age, he might get $1 billion contract.
Man.
Imagine the first $1 billion man in the NBA.
Think about it, because what is this gonna be Harden's third or fourth contract?
Do y'all know? I remember when Juwan Howard first got that $100 million back in like the late '90s. Juwan Howard signed for $100 million. Him, then KG. Like, it was so big to see dudes sign for $100 million.
They getting on their rookie contracts now.
Yeah, man. So they getting ready to go to billion.
Yeah. Just think, like, this is like the third or fourth contract for Harden. So Trey and Luka, they just signed their first contracts after the rookie contract, and they both got $200.
So yeah, Luka probably gonna get $400 next time.
Yeah,
easy.
They're getting ready to get ridiculous.
So man, so there's a chance that we might have to give Zach more money.
Well, it's a cap. It's a cap because it's based off of what your last contract was, so it's an increase. So, and that's the reason Zach didn't sign yet either. Same reason as Harden. If he would have signed this past offseason, because his last contract was no more than $80 million, I forget the exact percentage, but the most he could have gotten this previous offseason was like $125.
Yeah, that's short change of dudes out here that's not as good as you making $200. Yeah,
it was no chance he was gonna sign. So that wasn't a shock that he was unsigned. If he waits to this offseason, he can max out at $200. So that's an easy decision.
And he gonna earn it. He earning it right now too.
Yeah,
he earning it.
So he'll be able to get $200 this season.
Yeah, this the contract season, so we about to see him do some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's about to be a crazy year.
And I mean, and coming up, man, next game we got the Knicks.
Ooh, I want to see D Rose.
We got the Knicks on Thursday, man. What y'all prediction on the game?
Yeah, that's a good question. I want to see. I'm predicting a win because it's at home in Chicago. That crowd finna be ridiculous, and I still haven't looked to see who got the TNT game. But I want to see some minutes out of Pat Williams, and I want to see some aggression because you finna go against a dog down there in Randall. And I want to see Lonzo get more aggressive at getting to the ball?
I'm so excited to see the Lonzo Ball Derrick Rose matchup. I'm excited. I can't lie. I can't wait to see them play against each other just a little bit. It's gonna get a little saucy out there.
Can I jump in on that point real quick? And I'm sorry,
Yes,
Mike.
sir.
I
Yes,
don't
sir.
want to stop you, but you mentioned D Rose, and I don't know if y'all followed the offseason. You know he was almost back.
Yeah.
He was almost back, and I can't even get mad at the situation. I don't know if y'all realize.
So why didn't they bring him back? What happened?
Well, here's the thing. The Bulls did something that we're not familiar with. This whole offseason, they operated over the cap. So they really didn't have cap space. So all they had was the mid-level and the biannual mid-level. So the DeRozan and the Ball, they were signing trades. So only actual money they had to spend was that mid-level that they ended up giving to Caruso. They took that to Rose first. And he was down. He was ready to take it. But he went to the Knicks. Can y'all do something about this? Can y'all match this? Otherwise, I'm gone. And they not only matched it, they upped it.
Yeah.
So I can't get mad at D Rose. I can't get mad at the Bulls. They did everything they could.
What was it, like 1 year, $5 million, something like that? I think that's what it is.
No,
something like that.
It was because we ended up giving Caruso 4 year 37, about 9 a year. That's the new mid level. Rose ended up getting 3 year 43.
I think his brother works in the front office over there too.
In New York?
Yep.
Makes sense.
Leon working in the front office over there. Can the world be free? Yeah.
So
think about it. That's what turned him around.
Yeah. So I can't even get mad at that. You know, shout out to Rose. You did the Chicago thing. You put one contract against the next, and you got that bag. You about doubled that. So
yeah,
kudos.
Hey, and being honest, man, I know y'all was talking about this the other day. The next 10 games is gonna show us who we are, man. I'm gonna read them off real quick. Knicks, Jazz, Celtics, 76ers twice, Nets, Mavericks, Warriors, Clippers, Lakers, Trailblazers. We gonna know something after these next 10. We gonna know where we stand.
I think they said, matter of fact, 12 out of the next 13 games is playoff teams. And that only non-playoff team is the Warriors, who might be as good as any of them.
And put it like this, like the next time we play a team that sucks is not until we play Cleveland in December.
Merry Christmas.
No, you know what? We got the Rockets. We got the Rockets, even though they're the new Rockets. We got the Rockets, and then we got them at home, so that's a good thing. Nope. We're at Houston.
When is that?
But besides that, that's November 22nd. So we got to buy every game we play over the next couple of weeks is going to be high-powered action. Where we're going to have to come out and show something. Like either we're going to come out of this still where we are, or we're going to be right in the middle of what we usually be. Yeah. You know, so I'm excited to see what our medal looks like. Like, I cannot wait to see us against the 76ers. Seriously. I can't wait to see us against the Mavericks and, you know what I'm saying, the Lakers and the Trailblazers. You know, even though Trailblazers are kind of not playing that well right now, I expect them to turn it around. They got a pretty good team, you know, but this is going to show us where we are, man. The next 10 games, man, is going to be real. It's nice to be on 4-0. If we can come out of this and we 15-5, I'll take it.
Yeah. and Dame hit us with a game winner last year, so we owe him.
In front of that Lexus, I'll never forget.
Yeah. He got one of them logo Lillards against us.
Hey, I'm going to tell you this. I feel like the Blazers are going to kind of go through what I see the Chiefs going through this year. Because, man, they always seem to be right there, but they haven't gotten any better. What have the Blazers done to get better as a team? I don't see them. I mean, everybody else is getting better and better. The Blazers haven't done anything to make their team better, so I don't see them making playoffs this year.
They lost a couple of their players too. They lost a good Melo.
They lost Melo.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the name? Stay hurt, even though he's a baller. You know, the little guard, but I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs this year in the West. West tough. West is tough.
You know who might take their spot, right?
Who?
Minnesota.
New Orleans? Minnesota. Hey, I didn't know that they was undefeated though. I was shocked.
They just got their first L. They got their first L.
I was like, oh man, I gotta watch what I'm talking about.
And averaging a quarter. And averaging 25 and 8 rebounds.
Man, Hey, he dunked on somebody last night. Dude tried to get out the way. It was too late. He was like, back up.
That dude,
hey, once you in there, you in there.
Yeah. That dude he got something. He got something. And he driven by Melo.
And good hands.
He driven by Melo, and he mentioned that.
Really? I didn't know that.
In the offseason that he was hurt by that Rookie of the Year. And that's driving him.
Hey, Melo look like he just be having fun out there. I love that.
Yeah.
Behind the back, couple times, fade away. He be just doing. I love it, man.
Yeah, it's carefree and it's high stakes.
High stakes and it's dropping.
Watching Melo play is like going to Vegas and throwing a meal. It's just high stakes. Just throw it all. Let's see what come back.
And they did this the other day where they were saying like, who would you take, Morant or take Melo? And for me, I love Morant, and especially the other day against the Lakers, he went crazy. He showed you how athletic and how much
he can play some defense.
I love a tall point guard, man. I love that 6'8" point guard, man. He see over the defense, the lobs he's throwing, everything, man. I love it, man. I'm a Steve Smith guy. I love them big point guards, man. I love when Tony Kukoc used to bring the ball up for us.
Yeah.
It was just different.
That part.
No, I mean that. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No,
I was just saying.
I like players like that. I like players like Odom and stuff like that. You remember with the Lakers, Odom used to be He used to bring that ball.
I love them big point guards.
16 point guard.
You couldn't do nothing
point guards, man. They see over the defense, and and it just makes a difference, especially if they point guard are small. Now, I mean, it's a whole different world out there. Like I'm just excited, man. Because the one thing I've been noticing is not a lot of defense played in the NBA this year, but Bulls play defense. We play defense every game. We bring in our hard hat to every game. I love it, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, it's looking good. And real quick, I know I had interrupted you. Did you get a chance to say your take on the Knicks game, like here?
No. I think it's gonna be a close game. I think they two young teams. It's gonna be a run and gun game, up and down. But I think the Bulls can pull it out. As long as we stop them in the paint, I think we got the matchups. Because I can't see too many people on the Knicks team that's gonna stop LaVine. I don't see too many people that's gonna stop DeRozan. They can make it, a tough game for us, but they can limit some looks. But no, I think we got that game down in the paint. That's what we got. It's that paint game. Because any other spot between, that's where they got us at. They bigger than us down there.
Hopefully, Randall fall in love with that three. Just let him shoot threes all night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let him get ISO like he like to do. Let him just hog the ball up.
Yes, sir.
We may.
Hey, I'm just hoping for a win and D Rose to score 30. I'll take that.
Oh yeah,
I can rock with that.
So we. I was thinking.
Y'all see it?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, look, since it's a Chicago team, I was thinking about this, man. We got to do Bulls win 50. We got to support Chicago. I love Chick-fil-A, but I got to do Sharks or Harold's or something like that. It got to be in Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Let me get a 50-piece chicken for you. I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Hey, we got to support Chicago. Give me Sharks, give me Harold's, something like that.
I like that.
Go to Harold's and say, look, let me get 50 in a bucket.
Right.
Yes, sir. On a Sunday.
Sauced up.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they're real. We can do that.
Well, let's wrap it up, man. I think it was another great pie. Bulls win 4-0. We are looking good. I'm excited, just like I was from day one. I can't wait for the next game on the 28th, man. Hey, man, another great game by Zach, man, the leader of our team, man. Another great game by DeRozan, the new leader of our team. We looking good, man. I'm excited for the season.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't wait for this Knicks game. Can't wait for another dub. Can't wait to get this 50-piece.
Hey, sir. We standing first here, top 5 Chicago Bulls. We're going to be in the top 5, no playing.
Yes, sir.
Top 5.
And
top 5.
On that note, on my Bull, we out.
Yes, sir. On my Bull.
Yes, sir.